video.
Thanks for tuning in. We've got some exciting basketball up ahead. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Tough cover, hard matchup. Roy frequently plays above the rim.
Pass to Toppin. Back to Embiid. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And here's Portland. Embiid with a steal. Embiid drawing the double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Now here's Irving, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. The ball's knocked loose. Left side Durant. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Arenas. The rebound by Bridges.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. He invites contact, and he's not shying away from anything.
And the Knicks making a change here. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Arenas. And here's Durant. There's the three. Joel Embiid with the board. Hero for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach of the Trailblazers gave me a few moments to catch up with him. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Bridges. Rejected by Jokic.
Excellent defensive positioning and anticipation from Jokic. Able to lock the rim down there. Good work.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The Knicks pull it in. Out to the right wing. Embiid from outside. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. So it's Portland now. Durant drives in. And Durant with the big finish.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Jokic. Now here's Durant. Here's Roy. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Out to Bridges. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Pass to Embiid. Bridges outside. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
You know, since entering the league, Bridges has really worked tirelessly on his game, especially the three-point shot, and you see the results of that labor. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Embiid, high post. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers. So it's Portland now. 4-point game. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy. Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Roy can be explosive when the moment calls for it. He's kind of quietly athletic, but that time threw it down with authority.
Hero looking over the floor. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the three.
3-point.
Hero's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Here's Roy. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Here's Arenas. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
He's a tremendous finisher, and the defense failed to challenge.
Yeah, you hesitate a little bit, you're going to pay.
I think there's a lot of guys out there who agree with you on that one, fellas.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, BA, it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
He buries it from 3. Arenas has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from 3-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Off the mark there with a 3. Portland leading by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity, and he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at, and if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. BA, back to you.
The love for the game. Allie, appreciate the report. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. And there's the drive. Some solid defense from Williams.
Excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the easy deuce.
To the inside. Fry. The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way. That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Second team foul. Portland foul.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Tipped away. Hero with it. He's picked up by Christie. Hero on the wing. 5 points in the game. Shot to stop the run. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Here's Christie. Three-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Arenas. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Embiid. Hauled in by Brown. Trailblazers lead by 10. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Fry. Just 5 on the clock. And now the Knicks on the break. Hero with it. He's picked up by Christie. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
And here's Brown. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Nice shot by Christie.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to Arenas. And there's the whistle. That goes on Max Christie. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Pure from 3-point range. Hero's got 8.
Yeah, what an assertive move by Hero. Dropping an emphatic answer 3.
Pass to Christie. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hero, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Back to Christie. The 3-ball. The Knicks with the rebound. Launches a 3. Hero with another miss.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
On the wing, Christie. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Substitution on the court.
Five ticks left in the second. From deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be back in a moment. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Knicks trail by 9. Driving inside. Some solid defense from Williams.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Pass to Claxton.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
On the wing, Christie. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Second free throw, no good.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Here's Hero. Pass to Arenas. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. New York shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Portland leading by 9. Brown in the high post. And Brown with the stuff.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And Carr gets it to go.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Hero left side for 3. He drops it from range. Hero's got 11.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
To the paint. A good look from Brown. And Arenas pulls it down. Knicks trail by 10. Bridges outside. Pass to Embiid. New York working the ball around now. Hero outside. New York needs to get off a shot here. 3-pointer, Bridges.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside, Williams. Back to Christie. Beyond the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. And here are the Knicks now. Trailing by 10. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. On target from range.
And Roy can certainly knock down the long ball, which is only going to enhance his confidence ahead.
The 3 is up. Durant pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Carrington with it. Irving picks him up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Durant pulls it in.
He's been an absolute non-factor, zero factor in this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Number 4. First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:25 left in the third. Here's Arenas. Another 3 for Portland.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Offensive board. The 3. And that's off the mark. He's 7 for 10 from the field. To stop the run. On the take. And that's 2 points on the layup.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Irving attacking. Lays it up and banks it in.
Has there been a better finisher than Kyrie? I'm not sure I've even seen one. He's just unreal at the rim.
Driving in. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Portland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
He's perfect from the line this time. 20 seconds left in the third quarter here. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
17 seconds left to play in the third. He gets it in there.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Carrington, here we go. And the shot goes down. Carrington's got 5. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Portland ahead. They lead by 14. All right, we're going to step aside.
45.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. To the middle. Here's Carr. Nice D from Bridges.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Kicks it to Hero. Christie with a steal. The finish! Misses the slam off the fast break.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Right side Brown. A rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 14. Launches it. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Portland.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let up in sight.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Knicks trail by 12. Out to the wing. Three-pointer. Showing some range. Embiid, nice.
3 points.
And Embiid does have this range. I mean, it's something the defense has to respect.
From the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Portland leading by 9. Christie knocks it down from distance.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
It's Hero on the take. Goes back up. There's the steal. Christie with the ball. Here's Fry. Back to Christie.
Yeah, boy, I was about to say, boy, Fry is not like that. Fry is not like that. Neither is that nigga.
Toppin pulls it down.
Neither is that nigga.
And you just
Fuck
can't
ass
afford to
nigga.
give up that
Fuck
kind of
nigga.
look very often.
Fuck nigga. Come on. Show that nigga who your daddy is. Show that nigga who your daddy is.
5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
He finna get his ass whooped as soon as he come home, nigga.
And Chauncey Billups
In that
calls
Tesla
timeout
truck,
here.
nigga.
He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
This shit don't make no sense. The niggas ain't hit a motherfucking shot, bro.
Both teams will make substitutions.
The thing is, I be going from the wreck to this.
During
So
that
my
break,
shot
Coach
be
Chauncey
off.
Billups had some advice for the team. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said, "It doesn't matter if they go on
Going
a
for
run.
my nigga
What
shot.
matters is how we respond." They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Okay, good stuff.
Going
Thank
from
you, Allie.
my player
I'm
shot
not
to
sure
these
what
shot.
happened there.
You
You
feel
just
me?
can't give away possessions in this league.
Knicks trail by 10. Ooh, the shot
Another
misses.
win, nigga. This shit ain't over, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Fuck you talking about,
Look
boy?
at the clock. A
Fuck
little
is you
under
talking
3.5
about, boy?
minutes gone by
Fuck
in
is
the
you
fourth.
talking about, boy? Shit ain't over
Here's
with.
New York now.
Who,
They've only
nigga?
given up 5
Who,
points
nigga?
here in the fourth.
Me.
Durant fires. Yes, sir. The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
For years,
Anybody worry
Durant
about that
has
fuck,
spoiled
nigga?
us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Come on, anybody worry about that fuck,
Money
nigga?
from deep.
Worry about that fuck,
That's how
nigga?
you up the ante. Come right back at
Still
it.
on me.
A little
Yeah,
back
don't
and
throw it
forth
to
from long
KD,
range.
boy.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's a terrific
We on
answer
that.
there.
We on that.
Now Durant.
We on that. We on that. Tobias. Tobias. Tobias.
Oh, KD. Filthy.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid move.
And then the
Tobias.
dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture
But,
perfect
nigga.
teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing
Where
for
my
the
son
other.
at? Where
That's
my
how you
son at?
succeed in
Where
this
my
league.
son at? Yeah, where my son at? Ooh, Kyrie, yeah, where my son at?
Here's Arenas.
Man, son don't want no smoke.
Roy with great defense. He's a guy that leads by his example.
Oh, he cannot hit. Portland leading by 12.
Yeah, nigga, what's up, nigga? Yeah, what's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? What's up, little nigga?
And staring at a sizable deficit.
Look out.
The
Look
defense
out. Oh,
has
hold
to
on,
tighten up.
bruh.
And if it
Hold
doesn't,
on,
it's
bruh.
only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
A lot of the
A
week is
relentless
crazy.
mentality.
Come on, get you
Even
some.
with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Oh, he jammed it.
And this one hasn't been in doubt
See, I'm
for a
over
bit
here
now.
talking.
They came out on a mission, and you can bag
man.
up this win for the Trailblazers.
What
Come
would
on.
you say the deciding factor
Come
in this game was,
on,
Grant?
bruh.
NBA, ultimately, you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And with With this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game
Come on, Gil.
has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent.
Yeah, we
one
tanking
time,
this season.
and
We
they
ain't worried
have to
about
do
it.
it one more
We
time.
tanking. We tanking, nigga. We
Now
don't
8
care. We
seconds
ain't tripping.
separating the
Nigga.
two
None of
clocks.
this
Arenas has got 30 points.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their
My
view, a
first season
huge
on,
injection
man,
of
so
energy and a great run to finish it off.
Hey, hey.
Downtown.
Yeah, nah, nigga. Fuck, nigga, we ain't going for none of
The
that.
triple. Basket is good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this.
Yes, sir.